Hey guys, I'm Josh Brown.
And I'm Jordan Stevens.
And you're watching the Cars and Health Bars podcast. Let's get right into the episode. Hey guys, welcome to Cars and Health Bars. Today is November 21st, 2025. Big thanks to Chemical Guys Steel Series, CJ Pony Parts, Badass Extension Cords, and Speedway Motors for sponsoring the podcast. And I'm going to throw it to Jordan for our random gaming fact for the week.
So today's fact, all the Red Dead boys probably know this, but in Red Dead Redemption 2, NPC horses have full personality data. So every one of them spooks at different distances, it bonds at different speeds, and some can just be a stubborn old bastard.
That's fair. I like that, dude. It makes me wonder if the wolf's in Minecraft. Obviously, it's a random number generator, but it kind of feels like the same thing with like the whole bonding thing. I was seeking out a Red Dead fact because I know you've been playing it a little bit here lately.
The wolves in Minecraft, dog, don't even get me started. I swear, some of them just be like eating bones like it's nothing.
Yeah, like you finally found a good color wolf
I'm like,
you want, and it's just
I want
like
that one because it's like I just started the world, right, and I got like 2 bones, and it just eats. Come back when
you
morning,
gotta
it eats all of them.
you gotta like trap him in a hole that way you be able to come back to him. Oh man, so I guess picking up where we left off from last week, we have some topics left over and some I added in. It's been kind of a hectic week for me in my personal life, so the doc is kind of just the way it was prior. But we teased at Jordan being a mechanic, and I mean, we're creeping up on some pretty good tenure being in both of our trades. So, I mean, you've been a mechanic for a good bit and into cars your whole life, basically.
Yeah.
As a mechanic, what do you look for whenever you're looking to buy a used car?
So I can kind of go into a couple things. First of all, brand. Certain brands that I just really like, and I think a lot of mechanics really like, and there's some that we really don't like. So I almost feel like we could do a tier list for car brands, and for sure I'll just mention a quick F tier, Kia, and then S tier. Kind of a tie for me between a Honda and Toyota. Newer, I would kind of lean more to Honda than Toyota, but they're both solid.
It's fair. I know it scares a lot of what scares a lot of people is the title situation, rebuilt titles and
Yeah.
flood titles, the different color of titles. It's a lot to look into. I know people are really hit or miss on water damaged cars. I've noticed, and I
Yeah.
think you especially. I was looking for I think it was whenever I was originally looking for 5th gen Camaros,
Mm-hmm.
and I found one that was a 6-speed car, and it was a Florida flood car, and you told me specifically areas to look for, the rails that the seats slide on,
Mm-hmm.
any wiring, just look for any rust and how far that rust goes up.
Yeah. If it goes to any modules, I wouldn't. I don't think it'd be worth it. If it gets in a wiring harness, it could get anywhere. If it gets above the fuel tank, I mean, flood damage, I'm very particular with. I would have to look over the car with a fine tooth comb, and I mean, the only way I'm buying it is if it's cheaper, if it's rebuilt title, flood damage, whatever. Rebuilt title necessarily doesn't scare me, especially if it's like hail damage and it's been fixed. But it's pretty hit or miss, I mean, there's kind of getting into what I look for when I buy a car. The first thing I'm going to look is just exterior of the car. Are all the panels the same color? Do they look the same in the lighting? Is one freshly painted? That might lead to maybe some body damage was done and they tried to blend in a panel and it didn't blend in too well. And not only do you not want damage behind that panel, but you want the panel blended well, so you don't want to go and have to pay for getting the car painted. So that alone is something I'm very peculiar with. And then kind of getting towards still on the outside, but some more component issues is, do all the headlights work? All the brake lights work?
Yeah.
Turn signals, is the
It might not
mirrors.
always be something as simple as a bulb whenever it comes to like
Yeah,
anything light
like
related.
like the Camaro, my Camaro, it's got HID headlights. They're 450 a pop.
Yeah. I didn't
Um,
find out until, later on that mine was supposed to have the halos and the angel eye,
mhm.
the halos. But it's crazy how I found out mine because they basically bypassed that running light wire. So my, like basically nighttime headlights are on 24/7 unless I actually turn the knob to, turn them off before I start driving. Pretty
Yeah.
lame how people kind of band-aid stuff like that, man. Like
Mhm.
the insurance company obviously went the cheapest route they could to fixing that car whenever it was wrecked before I owned it.
Yeah, it could have been the owner and body shop too. Like when I wrecked mine, I
True.
I went the cheaper route. Just I told him I was like, hey, I give you all the money and y'all get what I want.
Make it happen.
Yeah, I got a ZL1 bumper instead of SS, so
One
can't
thing that my
complain.
dad taught me whenever I first got into like looking for used cars, and I don't know if maybe you've heard this too, but it's a major red flag whenever you catch a vehicle without the badge on the front or rear of the vehicle. That badging, like if you buy a
Hmm.
part with a badge on it, it's
Yeah.
so much more expensive. I noticed that with key fobs in particular. Whenever
Yeah.
I think you gave me a key fob that didn't
Hmm.
have the Chevrolet symbol. You look at those key fobs with a Chevrolet or GM symbol on it, it is like three times the price, dude.
And you know why they can't like an aftermarket grill cannot have that? It's all copyright, so they can have a
Oh,
nearly identical grill, but they cannot have the logo on it.
that makes a lot of sense why that's so much more expensive because
Yeah,
you're obviously
it's
buying
name
GM's
brand.
product.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's
pretty.
OEM.
That makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. But what are some red flags that you look for just besides like the title issue? Because I feel like a lot
Mm.
of people to like a person that might not be as a mechanic or car savvy, they look for a rebuilt title or they steer clear of a rebuilt title
Yeah,
because it's such a risk. But that risk is usually compensated for in price. You kind of
yeah,
what do you want to do? Do you want to save a whole bunch of money and take a risk, or play it safe and spend a bag?
yeah. I mean, you could save money, and let's say there is like a needs a transmission. Well, if you saved enough money, it might be justified to still buy it. But uh, what was your question again? Sorry, I kind of lost it there.
Like the red flags that you look for whenever you're
Yeah. So
typically, yeah.
any noises, especially like a whining, droning kind of noise, not exhaust, but like maybe a rear end going out or harsh shifts. Don't like that. Um, clunks, suspension, especially oil leaks. It can be very expensive just to reseal an engine. So,
Mm-hmm.
that usually, if a person cares about the quality of a car, they're gonna fix the oil leak before it gets real bad. I could say personally, I don't care about my old truck and it has a pretty bad oil leak, so kind of reflected.
Hey, if it's leaking oil, that just makes you stay on top of it
It
more.
means it's got oil.
Yeah, that's right. the That's like you're starting to kind of wean into like talking about a mileage thing. I feel like that's even another layer that
Oh,
people look out for is like mileage, man. Because me and we know so much about these LS cars and like GM in general. We know even me for Ram, we know transmissions. After like the 800,000 mark, we're in some dangerous territory.
80,000.
180,000. I know that
Oh,
for
okay.
a Ram for the Rams that I've had and the Mopars I've had, the RB, I can't remember the exact transmission, but I've seen three of them go out between the margin of 150 and 200,000 mile marker. It's just like
Yeah.
they're just the same ticking time bomb as a 4L60. It feels like it's
Well,
like
did you service them?
I no. That's
Yeah.
that's a whole other thing. That's like I hear somebody say they service their trans. I'm like, all right,
I
Miles.
like it if you do it at the right intervals. Hey, big thumbs up.
Yeah,
Big,
like
big, good job.
you, you do not let the magic out of that thing
No.
after that point. That's like taking like the bottom end apart of a stock bottom end GM engine. It's like
Yeah.
don't let that magic come out on its own.
It's like Brian Kimball said that time.
I
You're
swear.
letting the magic out when you open her up.
You are, dude. Like, makes me so scared to even pop my head off, dude. I'm like, I can't let that magic out.
Oh, that ain't nothing, dog. You ain't got nothing to worry there.
Everything on the bottom end sealed past that. It's all right.
Yeah, that short blocks where you don't want to be unless it's a cam.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, kind of like the mileage. Feels like a lot of people don't buy high mileage cars anymore, unless it's kind of like a good old boy. But I would say your average, guy or girl who's not mechanically inclined, you're not buying a car with over 100,000, 120,000 probably.
It
Just
feels
don't
like a
seem common.
why does it feel like so many people just trade in cars like at like 60
They
to
do.
80,000 miles, dude? It's just insane to me like
I'm
that.
here for it.
I haven't even owned a car that's like been under, I don't think under 80K. Well, unless you count my wife's car, and I think even it was like 60. It's like, man, that's like a brand new car, 60,000
I know.
miles.
My Camaro was 94 when I bought it.
People like trading it in like it's wore out.
They're
Like,
like,
what do you
man, this thing's
mean?
where I got it. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just finish her out. Get another like 300K miles out of it. I don't know. This isn't really a tangent on used cars, but
Hmm.
the what do you think about these vehicles having like three oil change in their lifetime? Especially like even transmissions are getting to the point to where they don't get changed during their lifetime, which that's a little bit more understandable. But I've been hearing like the coolant system not being changed in its lifetime, the engine oil only a few times in the engine's lifetime. It seems so bizarre to
I've
me.
seen it. The newer coolants they're rated a lot longer. I'll give them that. But as far as the transmission staying sealed, nah. I don't care if they say it's a sealed unit and never needs to be opened. I don't care. I'm changing that fluid out at probably
Yeah,
60,000. And it's not like I'm super on top of my maintenance. I am with my Camaro, but my other vehicles, no, I'm not. 7 to 10,000 miles for an oil change, yeah, I'll do that. But
yeah,
yeah, transmission fluid and even somewhat on the differential. I'm not as big on, but probably at 100,000, I'm gonna be taking a look at least, and
right.
more than likely, probably gonna start having a leak between 0 and 100,000 on the diff.
I mean,
Axle
gaskets
seal,
deteriorate.
yeah, and kind of mentioning this, like a output shaft seal or any kind of shaft seal, if they start leaking, it could be the seal or it could be your component has started to fail, right? And it's starting to wobble a little bit, like it's got more clearance, so it's looser and it's actually rubbing the seal potentially and wearing it out. That is a possibility. It's not as likely, but that has happened before. So
I mean, it's kind of funny that it seems like the same seals go out on the same engines. It's
yeah,
so like the
every
rear main
Ford
seal on a
35.
LS.
Look at the freaking front cover right by the AC compressor. It's leaking.
Oh
If
yeah,
it's got over
every time.
40 to 50,000 miles, is like
Whoa,
you get to 60 and 70 and it ain't. Hey, good on you, buddy. You got a good
wow,
one.
that's low miles, dude. That's crazy for it to
They
already be leaking
always
some
leak
oil.
right there, bro.
Wow.
And if you got a Gen 1 F-150 3.5, check turbos for leaking. I say any used car. If you got a turboed car, man, it's kind of something I steer away from. It's more to go wrong, and a turbo failure can cause an engine failure. So it's
Yeah.
definitely something to look into. Turbos will start leaking oil, and then you start getting some blue smoke or something.
Hmm.
They can leak coolant too. The coolant lines can leak. See that a lot on the Fords. The oil and coolant lines. They had, you got your oil feed, your oil drain, your coolant feed, and your coolant drain. So you got four lines there on two
That's
turbos. So you got eight
God.
lines total that could be leaking. And while you're in there, you're gonna pull the exhaust man. And if you got Gen 135, go ahead and get exhaust manifolds. Don't get just a turbo. You're gonna probably break some bolts off of that manifold.
Oh yeah, dude.
There's
Any
just
bolt sees heat. Nah.
I can kind of go into some repairs. Like while you're in there, I'm not trying to justify the while you're in there thing because man, that has cost me some money, but
Yeah.
it will save you some headache too. So
I thought about that with the Regal. I was doing plugs on it a couple days ago,
mm-hmm.
and while I was like late on the engine, and I was like looking between the firewall and the engine, I'm like, oh, there's that O2 sensor that's faulting out. I was like, I wish I knew how easy it
Yeah,
was to get to. I'd just go ahead and got it while I was in there. Oh well.
we
Yeah,
need to start a,
as
series on car repairs at home, like basic repairs, like sensors and like a map
Yeah.
sensor, math sensor. Anyone can change that. They got a little bit of time and tools.
I feel so bad that I gave up on the Regal, dude. That was like I felt like I was like doing like a rite of passage thing. I think maybe you or Caleb told me it was like doing plugs on a lateral engine. That is a rite of passage, and I was like, God, I
I
will
think
do
Caleb told
anything
you
to
that.
not. Okay, probably, yeah. I was like, dude, I really didn't want to, but it wasn't that bad at all. I didn't even like.
Nah.
Tyler said remove, and I even chat GPT'd it. It said
You
remove
mean
the two.
longitudinal engine
Do
or
I keep saying it wrong?
transverse? Longitudinal
This
is
way.
like a truck typically, and then transverse is
What
the
I
front wheel
have.
drive setup. Yeah.
Okay, so I have transfers. Yeah, so the viewers know. But Tyler said the motor mounts that are on top of, I guess ChatGPT called it the dog bone. I don't know if
Oh,
that's what
okay. Yeah,
other
the
mechanics call
lower
it.
roll mount essentially.
They're actually on top, dude. They're like right here
Oh, okay.
on
Yeah, they
the
can be up
radiator
top.
mounts. Yeah. So they said remove those bolts and like pry bar the engine closer to you. You know, I could see that probably making my life a little bit easier, but like I've got really thin, long hands, so I was able to get down there kind of
Yeah,
easy.
we
I
ain't
mean,
Jared.
no, Jared have to like pull that whole engine out. I'm just kidding.
Jared pulled out by hand.
He could, dude. Oh my god. That dude, that made such a good TikTok too. Like people loved like seeing the like botched mechanic stuff that like you see in cars.
We see quite a bit of. I mean, it did best on SKR. That raccoon or possum in the engine
Possum,
bay.
yeah. That was insane, dude. Like one more thing before we get off this topic, because I keep forgetting it. We'll say you're going and looking for a used car, or one of our
Mhm.
viewers are. What are some items that you're taking with you to like go
Oh
inspect that
yeah,
car? Yeah, whole
probably
different
something to lay
thing.
down on. You know, like a creeper or like some cardboard just to lay down on. Nothing. Ain't gonna spend a lot of money. A flashlight and maybe. Nah, I wouldn't say. If you were worried about rust being covered in patch strong, you could take like a little mallet. Nah, maybe not a mallet, but a magnet, to check for Bondo on panels. If it ain't sticking, then
Oh, I didn't think about that one.
yeah.
You're leaving
What
out one.
else? There probably is one I'm leaving out. I ain't bought a car in a
Scanner.
while. A scanner.
Yeah.
If there's a light on, I'm gonna have them figure it out. They own the
Oh my
car.
god.
So it's
Yeah,
it's their car.
that's
They want to
true.
make the deal happen. They can fix the check engine light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair.
You got all the power as a consumer. People don't think it, but they're the ones trying to make the money. So get them to fix the oil. Get them to fix the check engine light.
Or knock some bucks off that price tag.
Yeah, or that. You got some leverage.
Yeah, that's funny.
Don't think
Yeah,
you don't got leverage. You're the one with all the leverage.
there's some truth to that magnet thing, dude. There's some magicians out there with some Bondo, man.
Oh yeah.
Like crazy. I couldn't believe
Hey,
there was some on the Dakota.
a year or two later, oh, what's that? Start
got
bubbling or peeling.
got paint chipping, but no rust. What's causing that? Before we get done with the cars topic, I want to. I don't know if it'd be better to share my screen or not, but have you seen the new R36 concept?
No, I haven't.
You haven't even seen it yet. Wow. Okay.
No, I seen like
Uh,
a photo, but I didn't pay no attention.
Let me go ahead
It,
and share my
there's
screen.
so many fake concept cars. I don't pay attention to any.
This one seems to be like they look pretty consistent, at least the like first few. Right?
Yeah,
Am I
I
sharing
do
my
like
screen?
it. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So this is the main one that I've been seeing going around, and it looks
Oh, I
so
like the rear
reminiscent.
of it. Reminds me of like the R33 kind of.
Uh huh. It's like they're combining so many of the older ones into one. If that's what they do, because I mean, obviously the
Yeah,
main
that second one there,
concept.
I don't know if that's real or not. That's not looking
Yeah.
too
Yeah. I don't.
promising.
That one though, and I mean, it's been pretty consistent.
Yeah,
There's another one. There's another one.
yeah,
I could
that
believe
looks
that.
like
That
it. Yeah.
that reminds me of the 400Z that's out right now, kind of a more rounder instead of square rear end.
Hmm.
But man, the return of like the R34 style of body, oh my god, I love it. And then like an R35 style hood with those
Oh, it
cutouts.
just all reminds me of R35, honestly.
R35,
Hmm.
really?
Yeah,
The
that whole
one,
front fender to the hood, it's all R35 looking to me.
yeah, but the boxy headlights and the grill for sure remind me of an R34.
Yeah, I'll give it that, the headlights, but the rear end, it's not
Yeah,
as
the rear end.
boxy. It looks like an R33.
Yeah, It seems like they're
which
probably pretty consistent with the round
I'm
tail
a
lights still.
R33 fan myself out of all of them, so kind of controversial.
Yeah. Yeah, the man, if they actually do a
Paul
package
Walker
that's like
style.
Paul Walker, oh my god, man, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, I don't know. Until I see Nissan actually say something, I'm not gonna believe it because there's a lot of, you know, I see so many like fake Chevelle concept cars or something. I'm like,
Yeah,
the Chevelle ain't coming back. The Trans Am ain't coming back.
no,
And if it
and
is, I'll believe it when they unveil it.
if it is, they're probably gonna just blazer it, just turn it into a
Yeah,
sedan. Like it's bad enough. There's a pretty strong rumor going around that the Camaro is they're gonna do the same thing they did with the Mach-E. You know,
yeah. Just don't call it a Camaro, and I'll be okay.
yeah, right. Call it like anything else. Come up with a new name. You know,
It's like they're
like
trying to get more sales because of the name, but it don't
yeah.
work like that.
Next is going to be a EV truck, and they're going to call it the Cyclone.
Oh nah, cuz nah.
You're
Don't
stepping on.
disgrace my boy.
Yeah, don't. It's like they're digging these names up out of the grave just to like put them in a clown suit and shove them out there. Like, figure it out, stupid. Like my wife was like, I love the Blazers so much, and I'm like, are you sure? And like I showed her a new one, she's like, oh no, I like the boxy one. I'm like, well, they haven't made those in like the last 40 years.
Yeah.
And the new ones and the old ones are the same price. Crazy.
Take your pick.
One last thing we could hit on. I guess you know I'm a good Cletus fan. Cletus is in town this week.
Yep.
Picked up a R30 or what? I still hung up on the
I'd
Skylines
say.
ZR1. I
Yeah, he
kind
didn't get
of
the X, right? He just got the
yeah,
ZR1.
just ZR1, but he did get like a weird package. I've never seen it before. He got like
Yeah,
a
I was
half and
told
half
about that.
interior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I seen rumors. I guess somebody works at the Corvette Planner Museum took pictures like a week before, and everybody's like, "Is this really Cletus?" I'm like, "Of course it is." Like, it looks just like his C7. It's white and with a red interior. So I'm like,
Almost like
guys,
someone else's car.
yeah.
I
Oh my
know
god, yeah,
I
true.
know a good package when I see one.
That's true. Yeah, the white goes hard, dude. Like he got all carbon, everything he could get carbon. It looks
Yeah.
really mean. I can't wait to see some videos with that thing, man.
Yeah,
Very
that
tasteful.
thing's just gonna rip.
Getting a museum delivery too. I know that was something really big on his bucket list because his Leroy car was built for a guy named Leroy. That's why it got his name. That
Mm-hmm.
was built at the Corvette Museum. So it was always in his bucket list, as it is mine. I mean, I need to go to the Corvette Museum. It's 45 minutes away.
Oh, you
Crazy.
still haven't been. That's
I
right.
still
I
haven't
almost
been.
got you to one cars and coffee.
Yeah, I know. I had to boogie out. Yeah, that needs to get done. Like even like while we're in this off
Yeah,
season, it might be a good time to go while
for
it's
sure.
got everything tore apart. But yeah, guys, that's got us for our gaming topic. We're gonna switch gears over to our gaming topic right after this ad read. Our first sponsor today, of course, you know them, you love them, Chemical Guys. They have the best car care products in the game. Of course, my favorite products here, you got the starter kits. I highly recommend the starter kits to any of our listeners because it is the greatest way to get a bulk amount of products. It's just the best bang for your buck. Even the mini arsenal, it comes with everything you need. It's got the honeydew soap, it's got the spray wax, it's got the bucket, the foam cannon, it's got everything you need. Cars 10 site wide for 10% off your order. And our next sponsor today is Badass Extension Cords. They've got some of the highest quality extension cords in the game here. Got their outdoor extension cords pulled up. What I really like about them is they have all these customizable colors that you can do, and you can even have unique writing on them to make them say whatever you want to. They've got the 50-foot pro cable with 6 outlets going along the whole entire cord. These cords are some of the highest quality that you have around. You need some of these in your shop. Even the indoor ones, they go all the way up to 100 foot. They go all the way down to 25 foot. Why not pick up a badass extension cord for your shop so you can make sure that you do not lack anything whenever it comes to working on your project? You need that for those power tools. You know you do. With that being said, guys, head on over to Badass Extension Cords, pick you up a cord, and use our affiliate link so they know we sent you. Hey, Mustang guys, where you at? I got CJ Pony Parts here for you today, sponsoring the podcast. for all of your Mustang needs, whether you are restoring a 1960s Mustang all the way up to the best 650, they've got parts for you. Everything from body parts all the way to your exterior and engine parts. They've got it all. I want you to guys hop on over, look at CJ Pony Parts, see if you can find something for your Mustang today. Give them something to do this winter, this summer, finish up the build, and make sure you use our affiliate link so that they know we sent you from the podcast. I want to thank Speedway Motors for sponsoring the podcast. One of my favorite parts, wiring harness. They have a DIY wiring harness, so if you are not that good at wiring, they have a full kit that is a universal. You just pick what circuit you want. It is as simple as you get it. They have a lot of parts for your older cars. It's hard to beat these deals. Some of the best prices, that's always what I've known them for, is the really good prices, the really good quality. So yeah, guys, hop on over there, see if they've got something for your build, and use our affiliate link so they know that we sent you. And with that being said, guys, let's get right back into the gaming topic. Thank you guys for sitting through our ad read. Be sure to go check them out because it is holiday season. Go pick you up some deals. They're getting ready to start Black Friday deals because by the time this is going up, and then next Friday is going to be Black Friday. So you need to get on them deals before you hear us again, brothers. I'm telling you, there's some good stuff. There's some good stuff going on. Sorry, I about shouted out somebody that's not a sponsor. Not going to do that.
If you need some Christmas lights ran, badass extension cords, Bubba, they got the perfect lights.
They've got them.
Or the cord for lights, my bad.
Yeah, I mean, they got the power strips and everything. But we're out of the ad segment. So, if you noticed, I'm wearing my vintage PlayStation shirt. I had to show it off. I know. Dude, this is the first time I've ever worn it.
I'm about to say, I have never worn mine.
Mine got kind of wrinkled. I washed it and it wrinkled it up. I'm like, dang.
Mine is in the packaging still, unopened.
Wow. So cool. Cool guy. Dude, you're going to sell that for like millions one day.
Yeah, right.
So we got Black Ops 7. And it's been out for a week or two now. I've put some pretty decent time into it. I think I'm getting ready to prestige. It's man, I gotta say, I know you probably haven't played it since it's launched. It's a man. I don't even know how to describe it. The movement is so new that nobody's doing it, and the few people that do it, they're like doing good, like because nobody expects somebody to be like wall kicking off of the wall and stuff. I
would enjoy that.
I like hit a suicide shot like one before we got on the podcast tonight. I was like, I think I wall kicked, but I wall kicked too far, and like midair I killed the guy, but I flew out of bounds while I was doing that, and I'm like, dang, you just kind of there's so many spots to do it on, but like I said, I just don't see hardly anybody doing it. Like I'll see like one dude while I'm playing, like in a whole session, like several hours doing it. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, we might have to. I'm probably gonna download it for this weekend and try it out. So we'll have to see my thoughts on it.
I haven't really found the one thing that really makes me mad about it, and I'm not sure whose fault it is, if it's Call of Duty or the player base. But of course, the big thing this year, this Call of Duty, is the matchmaking. It has the minimally considered minimal skill matchmaking, and of course your standard matchmaking, which is they take a lot of your skill into account when matchmaking you. Man, maybe it's just me. I don't think it is, because I've put a lot of time into the game already, but it seems like I have more sweats in the minimal matchmaking process than I do with the standard, which I guess in theory makes sense because the standard would be people catered to my skill level, but I don't feel like I should be getting constant sweats on the minimal matchmaking playlist. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that could be either way. The problem with that is the OG CODs didn't have it at all, right? It was always the standard matchmaking. There was no skill base. It was just connection based, I believe. And so the chances of it being a really sweaty lobby back then anyways was less. There's more sweats now, but yeah, the chances of sweats being like, I want an easy lobby, because they're tired of, and I get it, I'm so tired of these sweaty lobbies. I have a 2KD on every COD I play, it seems. So I'm in some pretty rough lobbies.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes you just want to relax. And if I could relax nonstop, yeah, I would. So I'm not surprised if it's a lot of sweats in the casual style playlist.
Yeah,
Probably
I'm
not
just like,
by design to be that way, but that's just how it's playing out.
I feel like the camo grind don't help out either. You know, there's people trying to just grind camos and they're like wearing you out. You know, especially the game's like brand new right now, so people are obviously doing the easier camo challenges, the guns that they can just wreck people
Knock
with.
out, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, right now, even if you're camo grinding, you're probably doing the easy guns first. I'm just tired of Watchdog Helo
Easy gun,
nonstop.
easy guns. Nah, do the hard ones first while the noobs are on.
Oh my god,
They ain't done the camo grind like me, I guess.
no!
Back in Black
Start with the
Ops 2,
right shield.
dog. Start with the executioner because you're gonna
Oh
get pissed
no,
off at getting those headshots. Guarantee it. The
that's another.
crossbow, don't even get me started,
Oh yeah. Oh my god, dude. Trying to get double kills with that. Have fun.
dude. I don't even know how I did it. I don't.
I love the return of Black Ops 2 maps, dude. Like
Yeah,
that's that's one of my very favorite parts about Black Ops 7 is they brought back three I think three or four Black Ops 2 maps and they flow just like they did back in the day, man. Those routes are the routes people are taking. There's dead
yeah,
zones in the map for sure. Like it's so great and reminiscent of that they bringing back these maps and they're still playing like they did back in the day.
yeah. I definitely want to see some more. I remember. You remember in COD 2019? My favorite throwback, I think, of all time. Hard
What's that?
hat.
Hard hat. Hard hat.
MW3
Is
hard
that a
hat.
map? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The construction
God, that
site
was a
one.
good map.
It was, dude. I just remember I have flashbacks to the dude that's always camping on top of that concrete pipe.
Yep,
I'm like,
yep.
come out, like, brother. What you
And
doing?
people would always peek that tunnel, like put a sentry gun down there, and people still peek it every time. It blows
Yeah.
my mind.
One of my dude, I would love to see, which that wouldn't come back in this franchise, but
Yeah,
I hope they continue to bring back like Black Ops 2 maps. Like
yeah.
I'd love to see
Because everyone
Standoff come back.
complains about maps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't
we did see standoff in Cold War, didn't we? In
Cold
DLC.
War, yeah. Yeah. There's a couple no, for the most part I like all the maps on Black Ops 7. There's one in particular I really really dislike. It's called Homestead. It's just man, it don't play good. There's too much. There's like one house and the rest are like small routes to get to that house and there's
Yeah.
so much camping on that map, dude. It's so frustrating. Like it's like the map switches who's going to camp that house. It's always one
Hmm.
team or the other dominating that house. It's so aggravating. And they just added Nuketown 2025. Surprise to
Yeah, I
no one
saw
at all.
that. Is it
Didn't
2025 though, or is it
they might have?
2025? You know what
I
I
don't know.
mean? Like, is it the
Yeah,
OG one or is it this year? Like,
yeah, right. I don't know, but another thing that I really complained about, I might have talked about it on the podcast yesterday. I kind of mix up who I've told personally and who if I've told on the show, but could stop me if I've repeated myself. The main complaint I had with the beta is the equipment, not the equipment, the field upgrade that you get. Man, I got so annoyed because it seemed like the only decent field upgrade, and this is just embarrassing to say, it was the dang mutations box, dude. Like there was
munitions box, yeah.
yeah, there was no other field upgrade that was worth using. But and
Hmm.
I was so disappointed in the beta, like that aspect. I
Sleeper
wasn't
agent wasn't in.
yeah, I don't mind sleep. I mean, I did enjoy it on Black Ops 6, but I was just disappointed that there wasn't any like standout field upgrade that I would like look forward to getting. Like,
Yeah.
but
Wasn't Dead Silence one?
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
about to say. They added in just a full 180, man. Now it's like I can't pick, man. There's so many. They added Dead Silence. They added kind of weird. They added the black hat as a field upgrade.
Okay.
So weird. Unless
I
it
kind of
has
liked
like
the black hat. It was OG.
it is OG. I think
Turn a
they
dude's
made it.
claymore into your own.
I think they made it more OP. Like I feel like you could turn like serious stuff against them,
Bro,
like maybe score streaks.
you remember the trolling videos where people would still care packages with the
Dude, that
black
was
hat?
me.
I
I
know it was
love
you.
doing that. Like that was my favorite. My favorite thing to do is trap my
I
own
know
care package.
you
I
were
throw it in
such
the
a
middle of the
troll.
map. I know, like all the way around. Black Ops
You
2 is
would.
troll
You'd
era.
throw it in the middle of like what's the one with the tower everyone trick shot off of?
Firing
Studio?
range.
Yeah, firing
Oh yeah,
range.
studio. Yeah, dude. Yeah, because they'd be like panicking just to go get killed. Like,
I know. And then they
be like,
finally get it and they blow up.
I love it, dude. a few others they added. I think this one was in the beta. It was a like drone pod, so you like throw it out and it like
I think I heard
they're
about this, or
they're
you told me.
Dragonfire. Yeah, yeah, they're like Dragonfire drones, but like they don't have guns. They're it's more like a Dragonfire and RCXD had a baby. Like they just go fly and blow up on you. The field upgrade version doesn't kill you in one hit. I think two drones have to kill you, which makes sense. It'd be like super OP, but it's kind of cool. You can have one of those drones as your lethal, and it does one hit you if it hits you. Oh my god, that's my favorite lethal to use, dude. I almost get a kill every time I throw it because you can throw it and it'll just follow the path that you threw it in, or you could turn it into manual mode and actually fly it into somebody, which I
Cool.
never do. I like to because I'll know somebody's about to peek a corner. I just be like, all right, here's a frisbee, and it'll
Yeah,
always kill them, dude. I love it. The
pretty cool.
I'm trying to think if there's any more that I'm missing out on. Of course, trophy system is a field upgrade
The
like it
Dragonfire
usually
takes
is.
me back, dog. I remember
Oh
when I
yeah.
reset my stats on Black Ops 2 and I just started farming KD. I
Hmm.
would get streak up, my first game and get the Dragonfire, and I just get as many kills with it as I could so I wouldn't die. I just camp and get farm the KD.
Yeah. I think they brought back the swarm with those. And also, I
Okay.
know they brought back the swarm aspect with RCXDs.
Like dogs in a way?
Yeah. Yeah. Like you just have RCXDs all over the map hunting you
Dude,
down for like a good few minutes.
controversial, but Raps was the best.
It was, dude. I heard though the reason that they didn't have something similar to Raps is like it would wreck servers. Apparently, I never seen that. Like me and you put a lot of time into Black Ops 3, and I don't think you had any trouble seeing that
I
either.
ran it all the time. I streaked out a lot, so I don't think I would have ran it if there was issues with it.
I'm like grinding those low score streaks, just trying to get a feel for the game. Like
Yeah.
UAV, counter UAV, and I think I do have the harp in case I go crazy. I don't know if it's called the harp on there or not,
Yeah.
but that's a you would typically run the EMP, the harp, and then I can't remember what you ran as your first score streak on Black Ops 2. Maybe
Nah,
the
see,
A10
EMP,
Warthog.
yeah, EMP was kind of mixed in sometimes, sometimes not. It was usually Warthog VSAT Swarm, but sometimes
VSAT,
I'd
that's
run
what it was called.
EMP VSAT
Yeah,
Warthog.
man, this I don't know if it's the maps or what, but it's just this Call of Duty is really taking me back for some reason. I'm really enjoying it, man. Like
That's what we like.
a lot of people, it might just be because so many people were like plotting on its downfall. Like I want to be here for Call of Duty. Like I'm like, listen, guys, it ain't that bad. I feel like a Ghost supporter right now. I'm like, guys, it ain't that bad.
It ain't though. Ghosts was not bad.
The campaign, guys, like I'm let's turn a blind eye to it. We know it's bad. None of us have played it yet, and we already know
I
it's
mean, who really
insane.
be playing anything past 2019
Right.
for the
So
campaign?
and the zombies, I was telling you on the phone, but if you remove the Ashes of the Dam, the first map, if you remove the fact that it isn't transit, it wasn't meant to be transit. It was, I guess, kind of
Just a
in a
throwback in a way.
yeah, in a way, it was a throwback. They just wanted to repeat the recipe of having a vehicle that transported you from one area of the map to the other, and Ted being in it's kind of cool. But it does kind of suck that it is a player driven vehicle, but it does add a whole nother aspect to the game, like because the truck is what you slowly upgrade, to kind of go
Yeah,
towards Easter egg
that's kind of
stuff.
what the transit was meant to be in a way too.
Yeah, upgrading the bus, man. Like they it's really cool, I will say. I'm the one thing that if I had to complain about something on the zombies is the boss that you fight like every 10 rounds or so, the bear. I don't know. I don't care for that at all. I kind of hate it actually. It has some really annoying attacks. Like it puts a radius of bees, like a swarm. If you get into it, it just damages you really bad, and the bear can like give you deep slashes that takes forever to regen health from. It's just really
Really?
annoying. It's not that challenging of a boss either. Like those aspects aside, they're pretty avoidable, and the boss just melts pretty easily, especially with like particular ammo mods. And I don't know. I want to see an enemy like the Panzer come back, like
the
somebody you got to
the
like
Black Ops
really
3
prepare for.
Panzer, bro. Like the Black
Yeah,
Ops 2, and I remember when it came out, I was like, holy shit, bro, like Brutus on steroids. And
right.
then Black Ops 3 came out, dog. And I don't know what they did to my boy, but they upgraded him.
Yeah, he
I
said with
mean,
these upgrades, you never stood a chance.
yeah, bro. I mean, it's ridiculous. The whole MP40 wall buy does not take him out with grenades. Like, homie built different.
He is, dude. I want to see a boss like that come back, like
Yeah.
somebody I actually got to worry
Someone
about.
I'm actually gonna have to change my underwear when I first see him.
Yeah, you hear that music come in, you're like, oh god.
Burn,
Yeah,
burn. Holy shit.
yeah, like I'm like having to buy ammo mid fight just to like stay
Yeah.
alive. They brought back the classic zombies mode, which we kind of talked about in the past. I haven't really played it yet. I can only imagine what it is. I mean, we grew up playing classic zombies. I'm sure it's nothing out of the ordinary. Just you got a perk cap and no armor. So
Yeah.
I am excited to, and I've been saving it for me and you to do because you're my boy. I can't play some Dead Ops Arcade without the homie. I
Yes,
just can't.
sir.
Like I'm saving it for the homie. We can't do it without you. I'm so excited about that, man.
Dead Ops was a. I remember Black Ops 3, man. Like, not only did it have the best zombies ever, its Dead Ops was really good too. And
Was dude.
underrated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dead Ops was very underrated, man.
I think Black
Always.
Ops 3 was just so underrated, dude. Every time I think about it, because the campaign, I can't believe so many people have not played that campaign. I
I know.
always tell them to go back and play it. I'm like, dude, you think other CODs had a good campaign? You missing out. And then you can
if
play it
I
in zombies when you're done.
I catch somebody talking crap about some Black Ops 3, I'll raise my voice. All
I
right.
will. I will start going like I'll rip my shirt off and like
Oh
start
my god.
intimidating you or something. Like you,
I I'm not a confrontational person at all by no means. If the gas pump says go inside, I'm going somewhere else. But if I hear you talking about Black Ops 3, I'm going up to you.
yeah,
Like
we're gonna have some
I
words.
will yeah, I will enter your conversation. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm approaching. Like a
Yeah,
challenger is approaching.
you're about to know my name.
Right? So, I guess we can transition off of that and talk about you've been playing Red Dead 2 and it's kind of ironic or coincidental that Red Dead 3 is in development. So many
Yeah,
rumors going around. We just got to believe it, dude.
I just saw a post saying that, and I'm like, as soon as I get
What
RDR
is the
two,
timing?
like what? Yeah, so coincidental. It's like, so am I supposed to be the prophet here? Like,
Oh my god.
is it? Am I causing occurrences?
Crazy, dude. And if you think about it, like I'm sitting here wondering where are they going to go with the timeline because,
See,
like,
I bet they're gonna go in the future, like
I've
maybe
got
Civil War era.
it. If I tell you what I have in mind, I feel like I'm going to make you change your mind because if you look at it the way it has been, it's gone backwards, and it kind of makes you
Okay.
wonder how can they go any more backwards because what happened at the end of Red Dead 2. And then I got to thinking about it. Arthur's not allowed in Blackwater because of something they don't really get into
Yeah.
on the story. I think they're going to keep going back. They're going
You
to do
think they're gonna
Arthur.
mention Blackwater?
I think they're going to do Arthur in his teenage years. And like maybe even before that, they're going to do Arthur's story pre Red Dead 2. I could be wrong, but
That
I
would
feel
be
like
cool.
that. I feel like they're going to set it in Blackwater. They're going to tell the whole story about how Arthur grew up and how
With
he got
Dutch.
into how he got into Dutch's gang. And
That would be
man,
cool.
I see that because if you look, that's the trend. Red Dead One was the technically the latest development in that storyline, and then Red
Yeah.
Dead Two. They're just I feel like they're going to keep going back at least one more time. I could see it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm liking Red Dead 2, so I'm
And
excited for 3.
if you think about it too, like so many people grew so attached to Arthur, like
I
some even
know.
like more than John, like they like are
Yeah.
really
Nah,
attached to Arthur.
bro. We gotta get Diabito to talk about his buddy who's what is he? He's an engineer or something. He's playing art. Isaac joins the party, and he starts like talking to him. He's like, the dude's crying. He just played Arthur's final
Yeah,
moments,
yeah,
and he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I gotta get off, man. I gotta have a moment. Like,
Oh my god, brother, I feel that.
I
Like,
wish it wasn't spoiled for me because it would have hit different.
yeah, that same Trish refuses to finish the game, and I'm like, but there's so much good gameplay as John, and she's like, I don't care, he's not Arthur. I'm like, all right, that's fair. Yeah,
Understandable.
I could with as much as people fell in love with Arthur Morgan, I feel it in my soul. Red Dead 3 is gonna be Arthur Morgan pre Dutch and then going into Dutch. Mark my words. We can come back to this podcast in I
All
don't
right.
know, 30 years.
Clip it. Clip it.
With as long as they're taking GTA
We're
6,
gonna have
I'm
gray hair.
thinking, yeah, maybe like 30 years or so. Which old
I
people like
saw a
westerns.
rumor about GTA 6 saying all the delays were fake and it will be coming out in December. Obviously, I don't think that's
No,
true, but
yeah, ain't no way. They've
I
made
saw like a
official
bunch of
announcements.
rumors. Yeah, I saw a bunch of rumors saying, "Oh, they were doing that just to get y'all unsuspecting."
What? That makes no sense. That's like
They
it's like
just,
opposite of PR.
yeah, I know.
It's like
But
get
if they
uninterested
did
in
do
our
that,
games.
I mean, I think it would work. Like people would be hype.
Oh yeah, they freak out, dude. Like they would shut down like so many stores. Like they wouldn't have enough copies, dude. Like
There'd
people
be
would
so many
be,
people calling out of work that the world would shut down for a day.
oh my god, yeah, GTA Day.
Becomes a
It's like a
holiday.
yeah national holiday, GTA Day. Oh my god. I got one more thing just to mention here at the end of the episode. I brought home an OG the other day, which I'm not gonna bring it out for a while, and I guess it's kind of another
Console.
yeah
How did I know?
another
I was just guessing.
another reason why I'm wearing my PlayStation shirt. It's not a PlayStation, but like I had that retro, like old console in mind. I needed to get it out of
GameCube.
where it was. No, even farther than that. I
NES.
have I have a Atari still in the box. It's been opened, but still in the box with like 3 games, and yeah, it's just been in storage, and I needed to get it out, and I've got it ready. Whenever I eventually get like an office space, I plan on having. I want to collect consoles, and
I was
definitely the
literally
ones that I've
mentioning
had.
this right before this with my family. Like
Oh,
I
are
want to do
you?
the same thing.
Yeah, dude, it's so cool to like just have your consoles on
Yeah.
display. Like,
All the
yeah, I've got
generations of consoles that you've had.
Yeah, well, I own all mine now because I got a new GameCube like 3 Christmases ago. Well, no, I don't have a PS2. I need to get a PS2 back. I think I still have my
Same.
old one, but it don't work. So I need to get a new I need to get a new to me PS2, and then my collection will be full. Yeah, I still have my DS.
I gotta
So
get a 360 and a Xbox One.
ooh, I still have my 360, but the disc reader don't come out,
I
unfortunately.
still got my Elite controller somehow, dog. Still got this thing.
Wow. Dude, you had such cool guy
It's
aura
starting
whenever
to
you got it.
come apart just a little bit right there. I still use it. It's got a little
So
bit of stick drift, just barely.
you don't know how jealous you made everybody when you got that for Christmas. We were like, whoa,
That
cool
was
kid on
cool.
the block over here.
Yeah, I felt pretty cool having that, especially when Black Ops 3 came out and I had to not use a what grip is that? Claw grip on my controller no
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. That's how I felt whenever I got those Astro A20s. I'm like, I got like a $300 headset over here. Like,
Yeah.
I felt cool, dude.
I've never spent that much on one. You still were more balling than I've ever been.
I mean, I didn't buy it. It was like I was like my parents. I'm like, I want one thing for Christmas, and I don't want anything else. And they got it for me. It might have been like 260, 250. It might not have been that
Yeah.
much, but it's still like pretty expensive. But yeah, guys, that's all we have for today's episode. I do want to say depending on how much time I have and how much I can plan, I might figure out some sort of weird Thanksgiving episode for you guys for next week because of course it will be Thanksgiving. So hopefully we can cook up something cool for you guys. Play
Pre
on Thanksgiving
PRI.
there. Oh yeah, dude. PRI is approaching rapidly. So I'm gonna try not to plan any more interviews until after PRI because our schedule is gonna be so chaotic and hopefully gonna bag some guests at PRI. Gonna come with some business cards. So be expecting that. So it might get really chaotic after the holiday season. Who knows? So we'll probably try to do one more chill episode next week before it gets super crazy. But yeah, guys, that's all I've got for you all. Check out our sponsors and check out some more episodes on the podcast. Our podcast goes all the way back 3, 4 years ago. There's some cool episodes in the vault. So if you get all caught up, go check out some old
Cookie.
episodes. The cookie
And
episode.
what was it? The one where you gave me the mashed potatoes, like the you
Oh
laugh, you
my god.
lose.
Such an underrated
Oh
episode. Go
man, that was
watch
so good.
that was so good. We had so many special guests. There was like
Brian
or
Campbell.
Brian Kimball, go check out some of the old episodes if you haven't already. Because if you jumped on board recently, there's some gems back there. We even had on Brian Tooley brothers, like
Yeah.
crazy. That's such an underrated episode. Like, go check them out. And with that being said, guys, we will catch you in the next one. Brother, what are you still doing here? Check out some of these social medias below me. If you're not following, go change that today.